for the 12-year age, or do you want to do the barrel proof? We're going up in proof, right?
Well, then the barrel's last, right?
The barrel has to be last. So if we're going up in proof, the aged 12 years is a 96.6 proof. So not quite 100,
right?
But damn close.
Right. What was this one? 90?
That one was.
I can't see.
I can do it if you stop moving it.
I'm sorry. You know you like it.
93.7.
Oh.
So this one is about a 3 proof difference, so like a 1.5% alcohol.
This is what you say. I don't believe him at all.
Math is power.
Liar.
Don't you remember Sinbad from the 90s?
I do. I watched a recent one. He's got some new stand-ups on one of the streaming
services. Does one of them talk about like the Mandela effect, where everyone remembers him as Shazam versus Shaquille O'Neal as Shazam?
I think it does.
Because
yes.
that is a fantastic thing, and I love it.
I only watched them both, but he's got like 2 or 3 of them in the last 10 years or 5 years. Like there's one from 15, there's one from like 18.
That's because he was a guest star in American Dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
The 12 year.
Oh, see how much I pay attention. All right, then.
Going up in proofs.
Well, wait, hold on a second. I still got ice in my glass.
Okay.
Are you kneading right now?
I am kneading.
All right. Let me swallow this rock.
You dirty dog.
Anyway.
So, while he's doing that, if you guys remember from the last episode, we are still working on getting the barrel up and running to make our own aged whiskey, because it won't ever technically be bourbon.
Yeah.
But we are going to use the
first batch is called the.
I thought it was the. It doesn't matter. You are just wildly inappropriate for children.
By the way, first off, if you're a child watching this, you're welcome. But another point, if you ever see us not on a set, and you'll notice, but we'll also probably mention it. If we're ever somewhere else doing a show, we'll be a lot more appropriate if people want us to do that. We're adults. We can do that.
I have no idea what you mean. I'm always appropriate.
I mean, I won't talk much at all. I'll do a lot of nods and a lot of thumbs up. You know, that's about it. Because I'll be like, that tastes like
thinking very loudly.
The dirty ass of a duck bill. Like, that are in a row for some reason. I still don't understand why ducks are in a row unless they're baby ducks.
The baby ducks.
Well, so we got to get them in a row? Do they normally just go haphazard and go wild?
I don't know.
Like
their mothers.
The baby ducks just go wild and nutty? Yeah, Daffy, get on that shit. What the hell? I mean,
baby
come on.
Baby duck.
Yeah, I don't. We discussed me not singing. He can play saxophone, by the way.
I'm the sax man.
I cannot play the saxophone. I mean, he's got blowing skills and I don't.
I blow a lot.
Discuss.
Lots of hot air.
Oh, son of a mother.
Have you poured your 12?
I'm not. You're rushing me. I'm having a good time.
He's having a good time. Having a good time.
Yeah, we should have our own song. We should. I mean, I've got some people sort of working on that a little bit.
Okay,
so
that's fine.
Deadly Woolly Buggers Band. That's their name. Yeah.
Oh,
so yeah.
Very cool.
They're on YouTube too. So watch some of their stuff. They're gonna make us again. Deadly Woolly Buggers Band. It's not. I'm not even making up. I saved it in my phone in a little note so I wouldn't forget who it is, so I can watch when they release new songs and stuff.
He's been drinking, so you know he's got it down.
It's true. I'm. Yeah, you know what? I'm nervous when I haven't had a drink, and I kind of don't talk as much, and this, that, and the other. But then if I've had a couple, I start rambling. I'm not rambling yet now because I just said this, but you know, I need one or two in me to really open up. So and. You don't know if I'm wearing pants.
Flower.
So I am.
He opens up like a beautiful butterfly.
It's true. It's true. Like your mom's
Nope.
cupboard when it's like your mom's cupboard when it's Thanksgiving. I open up. All right. Like we get into the special plates and we get into the fancy glasses.
That went an entirely different way than I saw it go.
I was trying. All right. I gave it a shot to go down an appropriate angle of the thing, and
dear sweet
hey,
baby,
this is for Jax.
6 pound Jesus.
Jax is never gonna watch this, but anyway, every time he does something, he does that dab thing. So he's only 11. He might watch, he might not. I don't care. He's smart, so he knows what not to say.
He might walk out of the dabbing phase.
Hey, we got merch too. This is a new episode.
True. We do have merch.
We're gonna we'll discuss. Like we're in.
We can
conference.
put a link to the person who made these in the.
This is It's Imperfectly Perfect Creations on Facebook.
Yeah.
Go to her. She's a wonderful lady. I've known her a long time. She does a good job. She got these made for me in a couple days. And it's a small business that you're helping to move along. She's just a very nice married lady with a family who's trying to make a living and trying to, push through on her own, kind of like we are doing this in a way, and just help us out.
Check them out.
Yeah, good people. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have to taste something, right? What are we doing here?
12-year.
Yeah, we're probably at 30 minutes already. I haven't done. Yeah.
Probably evaporated on this.
That's that's the angel share. All right, we're having a good time. Just two dudes having a good time. All right, just chill.
12-year.
I just told people to chill. What am I doing?
We're drinking 12-year aged bourbon.
Fair enough. That's the deal.
1792.
That's longer than 12 years. I don't know if I told you.
You did. So.
I don't remember if I put ice in this.
You didn't.
All right. It would be hard. Okay.
There's a complexity to this one.
It would be hard. It would be impossible for me to if we would have done this blind. Eventually, there will be that coming in certain ways. We're discussing blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But if I would have done this blind, I'm not sure I could have told the difference between small batch and 12. I mean, it tastes. I liked both, and I feel like they were both. I mean, we're talking about 90 and 92 or 96 or something. Like there's 96, a very So three. It's.
I thought this was much more complex than the small batch. There's a lot more notes that I'm getting.
I feel like I liked the small batch more.
See, I feel like this had more. There's not only a sweetness, but there's like more of an oaky like.
Every time we say sweetness, we should say Walter Payton because his nickname was Sweetness.
Sweetness.
Yeah.
But
and
the nose,
rest in
the
peace.
nose is a little bit different. Like this, I thought based on, again, the nose kind of confused me and tricked me because I thought I wasn't going to get what I got.
I hate when noses confuse me.
That's true.
I don't dig it. It's not my thing. I'm not going to lie.
But
I might lie. I'm not telling the truth at all right now.
No, there's definitely a complexity to this that there wasn't in the small batch.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing that either by any means. And this would, yeah. Okay, so this is simpler.
There's more tones in there that I can't discern them all because my palate isn't that evolved.
Right.
But there's
we're
definitely
gonna evolve
more
our palates with you. That it sort of made sense to me. If it made sense to you, then subscribe. Yeah. Anyway.
I actually think I like this one a little bit better than the small batch just because of the complexity on the front end there. Like this, I got some sweet, and that I got notes of sweet, oak, and they actually blended a lot better than I thought it would.
I like them both. I think they're both good.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No. I think we both like them both. If that wasn't redundant, you should look it up. We do a little pregame before we do some of these episodes. We do a lot of pregame before we do any episodes because we text and talk every day about stuff.
Yeah.
About bourbon and whiskeys and he always brings up his. It's weird, but
just one time. It was one time.
No, you can't say one time when I said always. You got to be like it was that one time that day and that one time.
Just one sheep.
And that's all it takes. And now cotton prices are through the roof.
Wouldn't it be wool?
Because she... Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah. We're probably not getting a lot of shit. This is why I enjoy this, though. This is absolutely why I enjoy this. So, just to have fun. We're being honest about the bourbons. We always are being honest about the bourbons. It's, but we're having fun the rest of the time. And please don't get offended. We don't want you to be offended. We're inappropriate, etc., etc.
All right. So,
right?
Cheers.
Here's to
12 years.
There it is. Oh, so the last one, when we do the foolproof, we should, if we haven't already, but clink that time to Kentucky becoming a state because
1792 was a very.
It wasn't for Kentucky, bourbon would suck. Let's be honest.
It wouldn't be bourbon.
Bourbon wouldn't
be whiskey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, you don't have to be in Kentucky to make a bourbon. You have to be in the United States to make a bourbon.
A lot of whiskey makers
there
came
might
over
have
to make bourbon.
There would not. Yeah, that's another. A lot of Scotch people from Ireland, Scotland, and so on and so forth. Irish whiskey, Scotch, whatever.
So here's to you, Scotland
and
Ireland.
Pete Moss. I mean, whatever.
Awful.
Grows our plants. Grows our plants.
What?
I was gonna say Pete Moss.
Grows our plants?
Yeah. No.
Well, I just know that when I drink actual Scotch, it tastes like peat moss.
Well, I'm just saying it helps to grow your plants, and it doesn't always taste great.
No.
But I'm the one who does like some. I like some Johnny Walkers and some other stuff. So I have yet to try the Glenmorangie that I bought, which it was a $50 bottle. And apparently the taxes and the tariffs and stuff are supposed to be going down, right? But yeah, everything's the same price as it always has been. I haven't seen it go down.
So that's the beautiful thing about price is once it's at a price, it tends to stay there or go up.
Bullshit.
Thanks,
all right?
Inflation.
Yeah, you have control of the prices. It's your fault, and we're coming.
It's
for
very
you.
rare, and like there's very few
Like
exceptions, except for like gas, where you see things come down sometimes. Like I remember gas was up at like $4, and it went down to $2, and now we're back up to like highs since like 2019.
Yeah.
But
we're not going to discuss. Yeah. We have many times discussed certain topics we will never want to discuss here because they're very controversial and different sided topics. We don't want to do that.
We're not buttholes.
No.
I mean, we are, but we're not that kind of butthole.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I liked it a lot better without the ice.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Not getting almost any no's, really, as far as...
I know.
No, I let it kind of... Mine's water now. I'm taking my time on purpose, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I got way too much, like, woody flavors, and...
I liked it without it.
I liked it without it, too.
I liked it neater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. The small batch with ice, the 12-year without ice.
It's true.
I can't even describe to you like why. It's just that this tasted worse with the ice than it did without, and it had more complexity without ice. And I think that's because it was aged 12 years, so these things got to mellow and meld to a like very perfectly blended bourbon. And by adding something else, you're taking away from that.
I feel like when certain things are at a certain proof, and it kind of depends on the proof and probably everything to do with that, the maturation, the different things that are in the wood, where it's stored, how it's stored, etc., temperatures. The first one was noticeably better, I thought.
Yes.
With the ice. It brought the flavors out of it. Now, this one's not a much higher proof, but it's been aged a lot longer, which means you're probably getting a lot more of the wood tannins and flavors because it's been in the wood a lot longer. There is no age statement on the small batch, by the way, so we don't know if it's a blend. We know it's a blend because it's a small batch. It's more than one barrel. You know what I mean? But it could be top level, bottom level, different warehouses. We don't know. So I feel like this one brought out a lot more flavor with the ice, whereas this one wanted to bring out more wood flavors when you added the ice. So the only thing it had was more wood and tannins and things like that.
It took away from the complexity.
It didn't. Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it more with a slight subtle burn quickly as a neat and like, that was good. That was good. I don't want to chug it. It was warm. It was hot. It's a whiskey. It's a bourbon, but it worked better with the small batch with the ice. Yeah, I totally agree. Right.